Morning. 4:20 in the morning. Early bird, baby. Early bird gets that worm.
So what are we about to do at 4:22 in the morning?
4:22 in the morning. I like to walk around the gym for like 5 minutes and tidy up just to make sure everything's, somewhat neat for all these early morning birds whenever they get here. And then I'll start warming up and get in a little workout before the class gets here. I like to turn on a little music because it's a little awkward here early morning. It's really quiet. Just you and the crickets. Usually start the day off with a little country. There we go. Looks like I got some company this morning. It's our CrossFit bug. All right, so gonna hit this Oh My WOD 20-minute AMRAP. It's actually the class WOD today. 20 double unders, 15 kettlebell swings, 10 push-ups, 5 box jump overs. 20 minutes, as many rounds as possible. So.
How many rounds?
12 plus 12.
How was it?
So many kettlebell swings. Ooh, excuse me. Shit. I have to edit that up. So many. 150. Oh no, it looks pretty easy. 190 kettlebell swings.
So what's next?
I'm gonna recover for 5 minutes and then coach's class.
So what's going on in here right now?
Right now we're getting them started for the warm-up. You always got to start them off with their some nice cheerful bubbliness because most of them are still half asleep. They haven't been up for 2 hours like I have and had 2 cups of coffee. So yeah, start them off right, get them a little warm-up going, then we'll go through a little bit of technique and then get them into our strength and then get them into our Metcon.
And what's happening over there in the corner?
Over here in the corner, this is what's called a bro warm-up, right? For some programming. Lots of sit-ups, air squats, maybe a little bench press every now and then. Squat holds, plate. Mostly just looking pretty.
Why are you doing this? I don't know, I wrote that one day because, I think no matter what job you have, like whether it be working on Wall Street, suit and tie every day, gardening, laying brick, who knows, coaching CrossFit. I think that, no matter what you do, you're gonna feel a little burned out every now and then. And then I always have to I wrote that because I just want to remind myself, why am I doing this? Like when I worked in New York and on Wall Street, it was my purpose was pretty much just to screw people over, it felt like, for money. Where here it's my purpose is to help people better themselves. And it's gonna in turn transfer over into their everyday life where what they do in here, this is the best hour of their day. That's my job, is to give them their best hour of their day.
You notice people aren't exactly lively in the morning, so you gotta really pump them up. out that early and get the ball rolling, get that worm. But you know, a lot of people can't make it in the afternoons. They got family, they got jobs. My personal opinion is the best way to just get it out the way. You don't have to worry about it the rest of the day. And I also like it because it's nice and cool. You know, you come out here any time past 8 or 9, and it's a damn oven up in that gym. But some people like that. They like to get their sweat on and all that extra sweat. So right now we're pulling up to Pit Grill. Gonna get ourselves a quick coffee. Got myself down here. Let's see if we got some good jams. I can feel my face right now. Feels like I have to like act. Feels like I want to act. I just want to be an actor right now because I got you videoing me.
Can't be an actor. It has to be raw.
Look, you got all these members rolling in right on time. 1 minute to go.
You gotta apply the deodorant.
Got to, man.
Can't be
Also, give
stinking.
yourself a little smell good.
All right, Mark. So we finished the 6:30 class. What's next on the agenda?
Next, I got right into a personal training client of mine. Her name is Barbara. She's been coming to me for about 6 months. Have a good one. And when she first came through the door, she pretty much couldn't walk around without a cane. Had terrible mobility. Bone density was fairly low. And since she's been coming here, she's pretty much able to walk around without a cane, and she's got lots more mobility, and pretty much her life has gotten better since she started. And she comes twice a week for 30 minutes, and then I send her a house wad for Friday. So Monday, Wednesday at 7:30 to 8. So we're about to get started.
So how many classes have we done so far today?
Well, I've done 3 classes plus personal training.
And this is number 4 for the class.
Hardly had a chance to grab a drink of water.
Still
Just
going
on that grind, baby. I'll send it to you. What's up, dude?
So we've just finished the 9 o'clock class.
Class number 4, session number 5.
So
Now we're
what's
about
next?
to change shirts. Going on shirt number 4, and then we're gonna go to the chiropractor and get readjusted for the day. And then come back and do it all over again. So when I moved to Connecticut, New York area, I didn't know anybody except my college roommate actually worked for ESPN. And he told me he had been CrossFitting, and he said, "Hey man, you know, to meet people in the area, it's a great way to meet people is to join a CrossFit gym." I was like, "Oh yeah?" And he said, "Yeah man, you should just go give it a try, and I bet you meet a bunch of people." He's like, "And I bet you'd be really good at it." And I was like, "Yeah man, maybe, maybe." And I like played with it for like a week. And then finally I was like, man, I don't know anybody up here. So I gave it a go and showed up to my first CrossFit class at 6 a.m. CrossFit Strongtown in Southbury, Connecticut. And I think the first workout I ever did was, I think it was like max, it was something deadlift maybe. Maybe it was like 3 sets of 3 on the deadlift. And I think maybe I did like 185. And then after that, I think the workout was like sit-ups and kettlebell swings. And I thought I did all right. And then, I drank that Kool-Aid and I said, all right, let's do this. So you know, I ended up joining and fell in love with it and ended up getting my level 1, and now I'm here in Louisiana where I run a gym.
All right, so just tell us why we're going to the chiropractor.
All right, so going to the chiropractor about 6 weeks ago. I injured my back and my thoracic lumbar support and tendon, and it just, I mean, it got to the point where I was almost paralyzed. Felt like I could not move my entire body. So, you know, I tried everything. I went and got massages, got a few shots in my butt, and you know, pain just wasn't going away for about 3 weeks, and finally, you know, I was referred to a chiropractor, and I went, and I was a little skeptical at first, and you know, after I got to talking to him, the guy, you know, the chiropractor said, like, do you know what the difference between like a top level athlete and like a mediocre athlete is? And he said, like, it's been proven that, like, you look at all those guys in the NFL, you know, like the average like lifespan of an NFL player is under 6 years, where like some of those guys, you know, did it up into their 40s, you know, 15 plus years, and they all said that they gave like 80-90% of it was due towards like recovery and like going to a chiropractor and like getting readjusted. And you know, after I, you know, talked to chiropractor, he, you know, convinced me to do it, and I got some x-rays done and actually found out that my right hip sits 8 millimeters lower than my left, which makes sense because every time I squat snatch or clean coming out of a squat, my whole body shifts and turns. So it actually makes sense. You know, we'll say after, you know, I've been going about a week and a half, and it's definitely made a difference getting readjusted, you know, getting yourself back cracked and all that, and twisted, turned, and doing things that you couldn't do by yourself. So it just feels, I mean, I've definitely within the last week had, you know, lots of relief, and I feel like I'm starting to finally recover from that injury. I don't want to say it's 100% to the chiropractor. You know, I did give myself a lot of rest, and you know, you gotta rest. When you get injured, you have to rest. You can't try to push it.
So what's going on, Mark?
We're getting some electrotherapy, you know, like they give for like crazy people, like shock them into sanity.
So how did it feel to get
Readjusted. Feels good, man. It's short and sweet.
Short and sweet. What, about 15 minutes?
Yeah, 15 to 20.
It's not bad. Now back to the gym to coach the 11 o'clock class.
That's right.
So what kind of food do you eat during the day?
Almonds, apples, grapes, steak, chicken, potatoes, sweet potatoes. That's about it.
How many meals do you eat a day?
At least 3, and then about 5 or 6 snacks.
So how many carbs do you have to eat a day? I heard it was something ridiculous.
I'm supposed to eat 460 carbs a day.
Do you eat that much?
Grams of carbs. I try to do the best I can, but it's extremely hard to hit.
That's why you eat those canned biscuits, right?
Yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Come on in. We're having a hangout.
How was it? Still sweating a little, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's tough, huh? How many rounds you get?
I only did 5. I didn't
Pop?
even. I did 5 and stopped. That was it.
Pretty rough, huh?
What? Yes.
My favorite part is at the end of the WOD, when it's like 3, 2, 1, time, and everybody's body just
Just falls.
drops. That exact video I made this morning.
Oh, yeah, Rollins said you were here early.
And then Lance and all those guys were like every now and then they're like, all right, come on, Fuse. And we're like,
How many rounds did you get?
12 plus 12.
Gosh.
Just finished up one class. What we got going on now?
All right, this is class number 7 or 8 of the day. And we've got our high school, homeschool camp, so it's a bunch of homeschool kids and a few of their parents as well. We have about 16 of them total. And, you know, they don't have like a PE class like they would at a regular school. So they come here twice a week, Mondays and Wednesdays at 1:30 p.m. for about an hour. And run them through a strength, and then we run them through a Metcon. We have a warm up with them as well. And yeah, man, they've made a lot of great progress, and just about every month they add 1 or 2 people. So it's growing slowly but surely, growing more and more.
What you got now?
Got about 10 or 15 minutes before the next class, and eating some grapes and returning some emails for the gym.
You excited? It's the last class of the day?
I mean, I'm just excited I got a bunch of people fit.
Yeah, you are.
You know, it don't matter how long I've been here, it just matters how many lives I've affected today.
You're done for the day at the gym. So what's next?
So we made it.
We made it.
So
4
what's
a.m.
next?
to 4 p.m.
4 a.m. to 4 p.m.
12 hours. So what's next?
What's next? First of all, I'm gonna go change shirts. It's still a nice day. I'm planning to go get my paddleboard and go paddleboarding for a little. And then cook some dinner. And do a little bit of studying for my level 3. And then probably go to bed and then do it all over again tomorrow.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Well, you have a great day paddleboarding.
So you stay classy, San Diego. All right, dude, I'll catch you later.
See you later.
Should I like peel out of here?
Yeah, most definitely.
Do you want me to?
Yeah.